Anyone see the notice board today?
Yeah, another selection ceremony announcement. My mom can barely look at me.
It's all bullcrap. The whole thing.
Here we go again.
Careful what you say. Even on this chat, Dad says the elders monitor communications.
Let them. What are they going to do? Add me to the selection pool?
Marcus, please, don't even joke about that.
Nobody's been selected under 18 in decades. They need us to repopulate or whatever.
My mom wasn't supposed to be selected. She's only 39. Something's wrong this year.
I heard the elders talking. They said the door's been causing problems again.
Exactly. And we're just supposed to accept that? That some magic door in the middle of nowhere needs human sacrifices?
It's not magic. It's protection. Everyone knows that.
Everyone repeats what they're told. I'm going to see it.
What?
Are you insane, bro?
That's a death sentence, even before the sacrifice.
Marcus, please don't.
I'm tired of living in fear. What if it's all made up? What if there are other communities out there? What if the door is just a goddamn door?
And what if it's not? What if everything they say is true?
Then we deserve to know. I'm going tomorrow.
You'll never make it past the outer markers. The patrols are constant.
She's right. You'd need to know exactly when and where.
Then help me.
What?
Your dad has the patrol schedules, and Eliza's been mapping the forest for years.
Those are just theories based on old stories. I've never actually been in the Forbidden Zone.
But you have the maps.
This is suicide. You realize that, right?
What if you unleash something? What if the stories are true?
Then we'll finally have proof, instead of sacrificing people based on some dumb old tradition.
My mom finds out tomorrow if she's chosen. Please wait until after that at least.
That's why I can't wait. What if I can prove it's all fake? What if I can save her?
You really think you can?
I have to try.
You're mental. But if you're really doing this, I'll send you the patrol gaps.
I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah. And if you're really going, then at least let me help you prepare. Give me an hour to gather my research.
Thank you, both of you.
I'll pray for you. My grandmother taught me some protection words before she was selected.
I'm leaving at midday. I'll keep you guys in the loop.
Are you absolutely sure about this?
I have to do it.
Here's everything I have. The red X is where I think the door is, based on all the stories, and where people have disappeared over the years.
This is amazing. How long have you been tracking this?
Since my dad was selected 3 years ago, I needed to understand why.
I'm sorry.
It is what it is. Just promise me you'll check in every hour.
I promise.
And Marcus?
Yeah?
Come back.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but here goes nothing. There's a gap between 115 and 140. That's your window. And don't tell anyone I gave you this.
I won't. Thank you, man.
If my father finds out, I'll be disowned, or worse.
He won't. And after tomorrow, maybe none of this will matter anymore.
What does that mean?
Well, if I'm right, everything changes.
And if you're wrong?
Then I probably die.
Jesus. Is it worth it?
To find the truth? Always.
I still think this is a mistake, dude.
Noted.
No, seriously. Think this through logically. Best case scenario, it's just a door. Worst case, you die, and whatever is in there will escape. The risk-reward makes no sense.
The reward is the truth, and maybe saving Maya's mom.
You don't even know if she'll be selected.
But she might be. And then what? We just watch another loved one die?
It's preserved our community for generations.
So they say. But what if it's all a lie?
And what if it's not? What if you open that door and doom us all?
Then at least we'll know, instead of living in fear.
Have it your way then, man.
I'm heading out now. Wish me luck.
Check in every hour like you promised.
Remember the patrol gap, 115 to 140. Don't miss it.
I left something for you, by the oak tree at the edge of your property. It's a protection charm. Please wear it.
Thank you all. I'll be back before dark, with answers. First checkpoint reached. No patrols in sight.
Good. How's the signal?
Clear so far. The forest is so quiet. It's strange.
Where exactly are you? That's already past the first boundary. How did you get through so fast?
There was nothing there. No fence, no guards, just a line of stones.
That doesn't make sense. They always said the boundaries were heavily guarded.
Another lie. I'm continuing on.
Are you wearing the charm?
Yes, though I don't think I'll need it. Second checkpoint. Do you see these symbols?
Those match the warning marks on my map. Marcus, you should turn back.
I'm fine, but it's getting colder, much colder.
Those symbols look like the ones in my mom's journal.
My dad has similar markings in his study. They're supposed to be ancient.
Well, they look pretty fresh to me, like someone carved them recently.
That's not good. If someone's maintaining them, it means they're still important.
Or it means someone's keeping up the lie. I'm going deeper. I'll check in again soon. I found it! It's just standing there, in the middle of nowhere. No building. Just a door.
Marcus, hurry the hell up. Take the picture and leave.
That's it. That's what my father's drawings show.
There's a lock. It looks ancient.
Don't touch it. Just take pictures and go.
The lock has the same symbol from the clearing. I think it responds to blood. That's why they need sacrifices.
Marcus, don't be stupid.
Time for you to go, Marcus. The patrol gap is ending.
I need to know. I'm going to open it.
Marcus, no.
Don't you dare!
Please stop.
It's not worth it!
Marcus, please.
I'm opening it.
Marcus, is that you? What is that?
Oh my God.
What the hell am I looking at?
Is that Coming out of the door?
It's happening. They're coming, just like my grandmother said.
That idiot just doomed us all.
Has anyone heard from Marcus since that picture?
Nothing at all. I've been trying all night.
My mom heard something about search parties. His parents reported him missing.
We are so screwed. We might as well tell them what happened.
No, we can't. If they find out we helped him,
We'll all be in the selection pool. No questions asked.
What about Marcus? He could be out there, hurt or, well, freaking mauled to death.
Did everyone see that thing in the photo? Like, was that actually real?
It looked real to me.
Uh-oh. My grandmother called an emergency elder meeting. Something about disturbances at the boundary.
they know we need to delete this chat. All of it.
Wait, don't delete anything yet. We might need this information.
The sheriff's my neighbor. His car just tore out of the driveway, lights flashing.
That's Marcus's uncle, Sheriff Thorne. He'll be organizing the search. We're so done.
Attention all residents. This is Sheriff Thorne. Marcus Thorne, age 16, has been reported missing. Last seen yesterday at approximately midday, heading toward the eastern forest boundary. All available residents, please report to the town hall for search party assignment. This is not a drill. All residents are advised to remain vigilant. If you see Marcus, do not approach alone. Contact emergency services immediately.
Sheriff, I need a word, in private.
Later, Elder Wright. My nephew is missing. That takes priority.
Your nephew may have violated sacred law, Sheriff. That takes priority over everything.
Sacred law be damned. I'm going to find my goddamn nephew.
The whole of Last Hope is mobilizing. Search parties everywhere.
My mom just left to join them. She gave me that look. She knows I'm hiding something. We have to stay calm. We can't tell anyone what Marcus did.
But he could be hurt. What if he's still alive out there?
After that thing we saw? Come on.
Don't say that, you bastard. We don't know anything for sure.
Grandmother just texted me. She's demanding I come to the Elder Hall immediately. She literally never does that.
What are you going to say?
Nothing about the door. Nothing about our plan. I promise.
All this chaos and the selection ceremony is still happening. In 3 days, my mom is still going to be sacrificed.
Maybe not. Not if they're dealing with Marcus.
Or with whatever came through that door?
Uh-oh. The sheriff is messaging me.
Eliza, this is Sheriff Thorne. I need to speak with you about Marcus.
I don't know anything, Sheriff.
His parents say you were messaging him yesterday. I need to see those messages.
I was just checking in with him. He didn't tell me where he was going.
Eliza, this isn't the time for secrets. He's my nephew. Please.
He was curious about the forest. That's all I know.
Did he say anything about the door?
No, nothing specific. Just that he wanted to explore.
I'm coming by your house. I need to see his exact messages.
Okay, but I really don't know where he went.
Tyler, come to the Elder Hall immediately.
I can't right now, Grandmother. I'm helping organize the search for Marcus.
This is about Marcus. The patrol logs show a gap yesterday. A gap that only someone with access to the schedules could have known about.
What are you saying?
Tyler, did you help that boy access the Forbidden Zone?
Of course not. That would be against sacred law.
Do not lie to me, boy. Your father's office was accessed yesterday, and there are consequences for such actions.
I was studying in there for my elder training. I didn't show Marcus anything.
Fine, but if I discover that you're lying, just remember what happened to the last person who interfered with the sacrifice.
Oh, I remember. And I'm not lying, Grandmother.
Come to the hall immediately anyway. The elders are gathering. Something in the air has changed. We can feel it.
My grandmother knows something. She suspects I helped Marcus. She mentioned the patrol gap.
Did you admit anything?
Of course not, but she doesn't believe me.
Sheriff Thorne just went to Eliza's house. I can see them talking from my window.
Eliza, what are you telling him?
Just that Marcus was curious about the forest. I didn't mention the door, or the map, or the photo. Good. We're not screwed just yet then.
Sarah, I need you at the forest edge immediately. Zone 5, Eastern Quadrant.
What's going on, Robert?
It's bad. We found Thomas.
Marcus's father? Is he okay?
He's dead.
Oh my God, I'll be right there. Don't touch anything, and don't let anyone else see this, especially the elders.
Too late. James Wilson is already here, the former sheriff. He's white as a sheet. Keeps saying it's happening again.
Keep him there. I want to talk to him.
Hurry.
Who else knows?
Just the search party that found him. I've sworn them to secrecy, but word will spread.
I'm on my way.
Guys, something big is happening. My dad just got an emergency call. Said he has to boost the alert system.
The elders are all gathering. Grandmother locked me out of the meeting.
Sheriff Thorne just left my house. He looked terrified.
What did you tell him?
Nothing about the door, but I showed him some of Marcus's messages. Not the picture, though.
No, my father just messaged me. They found Marcus's dad. He's dead.
What? How?
Oh no.
All he said was torn apart, right near the forest boundary.
Urgent safety alert. All residents are ordered to return to their homes immediately. Lock all doors and windows. Do not go outside until further notice. If you see anything unusual outside your home, do not investigate. Report it immediately to emergency services.
Sheriff, explain this alert. The elders have not authorized a lockdown.
With all due respect, Elder Wright, a man is dead, torn apart at the boundary. I'm not taking chances with anyone else's safety.
Sheriff Thorne is right. I've seen these signs before, 10 years ago.
James Wilson, you will remain silent, as you agreed.
What happened 10 years ago, James?
Ask the elders what really happened to my search party. Ask them why I quit.
Enough! This is not the forum, Sheriff. Continue your investigation, but do not spread panic.
People deserve to know what's out there.
The sacrifice is in 3 days. It will restore balance, as it always has.
Robert, I've examined Thomas's body.
And?
These aren't animal wounds. The tissue damages, it's like something with enormous strength just pulled him apart.
What are we dealing with here, Sarah?
You know what it is, Rob. We've all heard the stories. There's only one thing it could be.
You can't seriously believe
That the legends are true? After what you just saw, I've performed the examinations on every sacrifice for 8 years. They don't die from blood loss or cardiac arrest. Something takes them. Something feeds on them.
What about Marcus? Is he?
If he went to the door, and if something got out, then I don't think we'll find him alive.
I need to know what James Wilson saw 10 years ago.
Be careful, Robert. The elders don't like questions.
Mom, are you okay?
I'm fine, sweetheart. Just at the community center with the other selections.
I'm going to find a way to stop this. I promise.
Maya, listen to me. What's happening is bigger than us. The sacrifice must happen, or worse things will come.
But it's not fair. You don't deserve this.
No one deserves it, but our community survives because of it. That's why I accepted when they chose me.
Did you hear about Marcus Thorne and his dad?
Yes, the elders are saying it's because the boundary was crossed. That's why the sacrifice is so important, to restore the barrier.
What if there was another way? What if we could end this forever?
There is no other way, Maya. This is how it's always been, and how it will always stay.
James, I need to speak with you about what happened 10 years ago.
I don't talk about that, Robert, ever.
A man and his son are dead, James. Torn apart, just like you described in your final report.
They let you see that report?
I'm the sheriff. I have access to all previous case files, but half the pages were redacted.
Of course they were. The elders control everything.
What really happened out there?
You won't believe me. No one did.
Try me.
We heard voices. 3 residents reported hearing voices from the forest, calling their names, said it sounded like dead relatives. We thought they were hallucinating.
And?
All 3 disappeared within a week. I organized search parties. We found one of them near the boundary, or what was left of him.
Like Thomas Thorne?
Worse, actually. Much worse. The other 2 were never found.
What did the elders do?
They moved up the sacrifice, said the barrier was weakening, that we needed to feed the door sooner.
Feed the door? What does that mean?
You know what it means. And after the sacrifice, the voices stopped, and no one else disappeared. Until now.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
I tried, but the elders said I was a traumatized hysteric, doing nothing more than spreading panic. They even threatened my family.
My nephew's out there, James. I need to know what we're dealing with.
If he went past the boundary, he's already gone. And whatever got him, whatever killed his father, it's just the beginning.
The beginning of what?
The end, Robert, of last hope, of everything this community has been trying to protect the remainder of humanity from.
I had to sneak my phone back. Dad confiscated all our devices.
Same here. Mom's been on emergency calls all day though, so it wasn't too hard to get mine back.
Well, I broke into my mom's lockbox.
What is that?
A record of sacrifices, going back 250 years. But look at the dates.
They're getting closer together.
Exactly. The elders claim it's always been annual. But look, 10 years ago there were 2 sacrifices, 8 months apart.
And before that?
Every 14 months, then every 12. Something's changing.
Maybe the door is getting harder to keep closed?
My mom's notes suggest the same thing. Whatever is behind the door, it's getting stronger.
Has anyone heard from Tyler?
Not since yesterday when he said his grandmother wanted to see him.
Guys, I think something's outside my house. I hear a load of thudding.
It's probably an animal. Don't panic, Zoe.
No animal makes the whole house shake. I also saw a shadow pass by my window. It was huge.
Zoe, where do you live again?
Eastern Edge, near the boundary. That's where they found Marcus's dad. Zoe, get to the innermost room of your house. Lock the door, then call for help. There's no signal for calls, just texts. It's right outside the front door now. I can hear it breathing.
Is there anyone else home with you?
No, just me. My parents are at the community center prep.
Zoe, hide now.
I think it's gone quiet. I'm going to check. Don't!
Zoe, no.
Stay where you are!
I just need to see what it is. Ah, crap. Zoe, no.
Zoe?
Zoe, respond.
Someone get help. That damn bastard is killing another one of our friends.
I've seen the messages, Tyler. You and your friends. You helped Marcus Thorne.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't lie to me. The door has been disturbed. The barrier is failing. And you helped cause it, you little crap. Now where the hell did you go?
Away from you. I don't trust you. Now tell me. Is that what happened 10 years ago? Another barrier failure?
Who told you about that?
No one had to tell me. It's in the records. If you know where to look.
You've been speaking to Grace Ortiz, haven't you?
What if I have?
She's poisoned your mind with questions. That's why she was selected.
Wait. What? The selections aren't random?
Nothing is random, child. Every selection serves a purpose. Those who threaten our way of life, those who ask too many questions, those who might lead others astray.
That's evil. You're sacrificing people just to keep your secrets?
I'm protecting last hope, as my mother did before me, and her mother before her. The door must remain closed, no matter the cost.
What is behind the door?
You don't want to know, and you won't be finding out. I'm confiscating your phone when I find you. You're to return to the Elder Hall and stay there until the ceremony.
How about no?
Fine. We can play it like that. You're replacing Grace on the sacrifices list.
We got a problem, Rob. I'm getting more and more call-outs to multiple cases of people being ripped to shreds.
Where?
Eastern Quadrant, 3 so far. Their families are all saying the same thing.
What are they saying?
They saw something big, moving between houses. They're terrified, Robert. One woman keeps saying, it's not human.
I'll head there now.
Did everyone just hear that?
Yes. What the hell is happening?
Oh no, the bell. Do you hear it?
Oh, I hear it all right. Why are they ringing the emergency bell?
Listen, can you hear that?
Is that screaming?
It's coming from the center of town.
I think that damn bastard has reached the main area of town.
View from my upstairs window. It's not in the picture, but I can also see people are running.
From what?
The elders call it the Brute. It's in my mom's notes. The first thing that came through the door. The first time it opened.
The screaming. It's getting louder.
They're dying. Everyone at the center is dying.
What do?
We hide. We survive. And we find a way to close that door before it's too late.
All residents, immediate evacuation protocol. This is not a drill. All Eastern Quadrant houses must evacuate immediately. Head to the Western Community Bunker. Travel in groups. Do not attempt to recover possessions. Move quickly and quietly.
Sheriff, we need coordination, not panic.
Elder Wright, with all due respect, I've counted 15 bodies so far. Whatever is out there is moving toward the town center. People need to evacuate now.
The ceremony must proceed. It's our only hope.
Your ceremony clearly isn't working. Look around you. If everyone doesn't evacuate, then our little remains of humanity will be over for good.
Robert, where are you?
Eastern Quadrant. It's a bloodbath here, James.
Is it big? The thing you saw?
I haven't seen it directly. Just what it leaves behind.
That's it. That's what I saw 10 years ago, but smaller then.
This thing is getting larger?
The longer it's here, the stronger it gets, the more it consumes.
How do we stop it?
The elders would say sacrifice, but that's just delaying the inevitable.
Then what's the alternative?
There's a restricted archive under the Elder Hall. You need to get in there.
How?
Use my old access code. That door was never meant to be opened, but our ancestors found a way to seal it.
What will I find in the archive?
The truth. About last hope. About the door. About why we're really here. But hurry, I don't think we have much time left.
Is everyone okay?
I'm at home with my mom. She's packing emergency supplies.
Dad took the rifle and headed outside. Haven't heard from him since.
Has anyone heard from Tyler?
Nothing. Or Zoe.
Do you guys really think she's...
We don't know anything for sure. Only that the Brute got into her house. But who knows? Maybe she magically gained the ability to kill a literal demon.
Yep, she's dead.
Mom, are you okay? I heard you escaped from the community center.
I'm safe, Maya, but I don't have much time.
Where are you?
The old storm cellar, the one I showed you last summer. I'm securing our family records.
What are you doing?
Preparing.
Huh? What is all that?
Our family has known the truth for generations. The sacrifice doesn't work. It never did.
Then why do they keep doing it?
It buys time, that's all. The door was never meant to be opened. Never.
Mom, I think I need to tell you something about Marcus Thorne.
I know what he did, Maya. I can feel it. The barrier is broken.
How did you know?
I've always known. I was chosen because I know too much. The elders fear knowledge.
Mom, are you okay? You aren't texting like you usually do.
I am different now. I can hear them, Maya, whispering. So many voices.
Mom, listen to me. You need to get to the Western Bunker. It's not safe anywhere else.
No bunker will save us. Not anymore. Not after what's been released.
Then what do we do?
You find the archstone. You find it and you use it.
The what?
The archstone. It's how they sealed the door before. It's our only hope now.
Where is it?
With the ones who sealed the door the first time.
Mom, come on. I need clearer answers than that crap.
I have to go now, I'm afraid. They're coming.
Mom. My mom is talking gibberish, not gonna lie. According to her, something called the archstone is supposed to save us.
What's that?
No clue. But she said it's how they sealed the door before, along with a lot of blood. I think she's losing her mind. She said she can hear voices.
That's what happened to those people 10 years ago. According to my dad, they heard voices before they disappeared.
I'm scared for her.
Hold up. I think I've seen that word before. Archstone. In some of my dad's old books.
What did it say?
I don't remember exactly. Something about binding blood to stone. Aiden, I need your help.
With what?
I've been compiling inconsistent inconsistencies in our community records, proof that our history is fake. The supposed apocalypse date changes in different records, by as much as 50 years, and the technology we have doesn't match. We're supposed to be the last survivors of humanity, but our phones get upgraded every few years. Where do they come from?
Holy Mother of Mercy, you're right. None of this adds up.
And look at this, our founder's journal, a photo of it at least. It mentions a containment zone, not a sanctuary, a containment zone.
What does that mean?
What if we're not the last survivors? What if we're just trapped here?
With the door?
Holy, I think I know what Last Hope really is. We're not hiding from the apocalypse. We're guarding that door. That's why we're here.
They've been lying to us for generations.
Look at the world's been destroyed nonsense they've been feeding us. Another lie to keep us here.
Yes, and they pick the people who ask too many questions as sacrifices. Your mom was figuring it out.
Oh my good lord.
Did anyone notice?
What?
We have a message in the chat.
I'm alive, my dudes, but I'm in a lot of trouble. Grandmother has officially declared me a traitor, so I'm hiding in the old quarry.
Tyler, we thought you were dead.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not. They're accelerating the ceremony. It's happening tonight, not in 3 days.
Makes sense with what's happening.
Is my mom still the sacrifice?
No, I am. I've been selected to replace her.
Oh no, Tyler.
My own grandmother sentenced me to die, but that's not the worst part.
What is?
I overheard the elders. They know the sacrifice won't work. They know it's just buying time, but they don't have any other solution.
Tyler, my mom mentioned something called the archstone.
I've seen that in the elder records. It's some kind of artifact used by the guardians who first sealed the door.
Do you know where it is?
No, but I know someone who might. The oldest elder, Cassandra's mother. She's been bedridden for years, but she knows all the old secrets.
How do we get to her?
We don't. Not with the brood out there. Not with the elders hunting me. We gotta hope she knows how to use a phone.
I've reached the Elder Hall. It's deserted.
Good. The archive entrance is behind the main meeting table. Press the third stone from the left on the fireplace mantle.
Found it. A door just opened.
Enter the code I gave you on the keypad inside.
It worked. I'm in.
Look for the red binder, marked containment protocols.
There are dozens of them.
Crap, okay. Actually, I don't know. Take as many as you can, but hurry.
All right, I found something. James, there's a security map. Last Hope it's a quarantine zone.
Keep going.
There's a document here from some organization called the Global Containment Authority. It says, oh no.
What?
We're not the last survivors. We're jailers. Last Hope exists to contain whatever is behind that door. The outside world knows about us. They monitor us. They just don't interfere.
Because as long as the door stays closed,
The rest of humanity is safe. The apocalypse story, it was just to keep people from trying to leave.
and from letting others in.
But why the sacrifices? Why would they allow that?
Keep looking. There has to be more.
There we go. I found a journal from the first elder. It says the door needs blood to stay sealed. That's why the sacrifices work. But it also mentions something called the archstone.
The archstone? I've never heard of that.
It says it was used to seal the door originally, a permanent solution, but it required a special kind of sacrifice.
What kind?
A willing one. Someone who knows what they're dying for and chooses it anyway.
No wonder they keep us in the dark. Hard to find volunteers when you know the truth.
The archstone feeds. The archstone needs. The archstone feeds. The archstone needs.
Huh? Who are you?
The archstone feeds. The archstone needs.
I don't follow. Do you want something or?
The archstone feeds. The archstone needs.
Okay. I just got a text from a completely random unknown number.
Really? What did it say?
It's just repeating the same thing, over and over. The archstone feeds, the archstone needs.
That has to mean something.
Can you trace it? The message?
I'll try, but the system's so unstable right now.
Should we respond?
Ask who they are.
I did. No response. Just the same message again. The archstone feeds, the archstone needs.
I don't like this.
Neither. And speaking of which, the screaming all stopped.
I noticed that too. It's gotten quiet.
That's not good. Because if the screaming has stopped, then maybe there's nobody left to scream.
Attention all residents of Last Hope. This is Elder Cassandra Wright. It is now confirmed that we are experiencing a containment breach. All citizens must remain indoors. Lock all doors and windows. Draw all curtains. Do not attempt to flee Last Hope. Our special teams are addressing the situation as quickly as they can. The ceremony will still proceed tonight as planned. This is our only hope for salvation. Anyone found outside will be considered a threat to the community and will be dealt with accordingly. Be vigilant. There are traitors among us, working against Last Hope's interests. If you see anything suspicious, report it immediately.
Elder Wright, your special teams are being slaughtered. I count 27 confirmed dead. Here's just a few of them. possibly more. We need to organize a full evacuation.
There will be no evacuation, Sheriff. There is nowhere to go. The boundary protects us. If people leave, they will die.
They're dying anyway. The bastard that came through that door is tearing through homes, house by house.
Then they should hide better. The sacrifice will restore order, as it always has.
And if it doesn't?
Then last hope falls, and the rest of humanity with it.
So you admit it. We're not the last survivors.
Watch yourself, Sheriff. Focus on your duties, and leave the rest to the elders.
I know about the archive. I know about the quarantine.
Then you know what's at stake. Do your job. Or I'll find someone who will...
Robert, I need you at the community center immediately.
What is it?
3 maintenance workers, dead.
The brute?
No, something else.
What happened to them?
Self-inflicted wounds. Using ceremonial tools from the ritual storage.
Suicide?
I don't think so. Look back at the pattern of the cuts. It matches the symbols from the door.
Some kind of ritual?
They were preparing something. I found notes in one of their pockets. Something about feeding the archstone.
That word again. The archstone.
You know about it?
I found references in the Elder archives. It was used to seal the door originally.
These men were trying to recreate that ritual, but something clearly went wrong. The markings on their skin, they match what was on Thomas Thorne.
So the brute got to them too?
No, that's the thing. These wounds were self-inflicted. Then something else attacked them. Something that left the same marks as on Thomas.
So there's more than one creature?
I think so. And I think these men knew it was coming.
How?
Not sure. But it looks like they were preparing for something bigger than the brute.
Eliza, are you seeing this?
All the emergency alerts? Yeah.
No, outside.
I can't see anything. We boarded the windows.
People are running in all directions. Something's chasing them. The sun will start setting soon, and I can see that awful creature outside.
The brute?
I think so, but it seems bigger than before.
Guys, I'm at the community center.
What? Why would you go there?
I had to find my mom. The sacrifice is tonight. I couldn't just let her die.
But Tyler said she's not the sacrifice anymore.
I know, but something's happening to her. I'm hidden right now, but just take a look at what I'm seeing. All the elders are here. Look at them. It's like they're in some kind of trance. My mom is with them.
Maya, you need to get out of there.
Not without my mom.
Maya, listen to me. You can't help her right now. It's too dangerous.
I can't just leave her.
You have to. I'm hiding near the old mill. I can see the community center from here. There's something pale running through the trees.
I don't see anything.
Because it's right by you. Get out of there now.
Maya!
Run!
Robert, are you alone?
Yes, I just left the community center.
I need to show you something the elders don't want anyone to find.
What is it?
The truth about the archstone and why the sacrifices never really worked.
Where are you?
I can't risk being seen. Go to the bunker at the following coordinates. There's an entrance hidden under the shed. The passcode is GUARDIAN, all capitals.
What will I find there?
Records from before Last Hope, from when they first found the door.
Who are they?
The original settlement, the ones who built the containment zone, the ones who created the archstone.
And the sacrifices?
That came later, when they realized what the archstone really was.
Which is?
Not a savior, but a conduit for something worse than the brute.
What could be worse than what's already out there?
The brute is just a soldier, a scout even, for what waits on the other side.
I got out. I'm hiding in the storage closet now.
Does anyone see you?
No, but I heard it. It was right outside the windows. This heavy breathing and watching.
Stay absolutely still. They sense movement.
They?
The brute isn't alone. I can see other creatures now, all moving between houses.
Jesus, the whole town is under attack.
I've been digging through my dad's old research. I think I know what the archstone is.
What?
It's not a savior. It's a conduit. A bridge between our world and whatever is on the other side of the door.
So when they say it sealed the door,
It didn't seal it completely. It just controlled what came through. The sacrifices were feeding it, keeping it stable.
So the door has never really been closed?
No, just managed. Oh, and the mystery number that texted me, I traced it. It's Marcus's phone.
but Marcus is...
Yes, something else is using it to communicate.
Impossible. That makes absolutely no sense.
Nothing about this makes sense, but I think the messages mean something. The archstone feeds, the archstone needs.
Feeds on what?
Blood. That's why the sacrifices work. Temporarily, but they're not enough anymore. Not with the door open.
So what do we do?
We have to seal it properly this time, somehow.
Emergency broadcast. Multiple sightings of unknown creatures all moving through Western Quadrant. Larger entities still in Eastern Zone. If you are reading this, stay away from windows. They are attracted to light and movement. Do not loom outside, otherwise it will spot you.
Darius, this is Sheriff Thorne. How many creatures are we dealing with?
Unknown. At least a dozen smaller ones. One large entity, possibly more. The monitoring systems are failing. I've lost contact with 3 relay stations.
What about outside communication? Can we contact beyond the boundary?
All external channels are blocked. Standard quarantine protocol. No signals in or out.
Darius, we need to evacuate. There must be emergency protocols.
There are, but they require Elder prior authorization, and they've all gone dark.
What about the ceremony?
Proceeding as planned, midnight, at the center.
Do you think it will work?
It has to. Otherwise, we're all dead, and possibly everyone else too.
Any luck with the coordinates James sent?
I'm here now, at the bunker.
And?
James is dead, Sarah.
No. What happened to him?
Gunshot wound to the side of the head. Self-inflicted from what I can tell.
Why would he?
I'm not sure, but there's research everywhere. Maps, journals, old records, stuff that predates Last Hope.
What does it say?
Most of it is about the archstone. According to these notes, it was discovered 250 years ago by the original settlement.
The founders of Last Hope?
No, Last Hope came later, after the archstone was activated.
Activated?
They found it in a cave, some kind of ancient artifact. When they removed it, it created what James calls a dimensional rift.
To where?
The notes just say the other side, but there's references to Hellscape and Nightmare Realm, plus a few pictures like this one. Whatever it was, it allowed things through. Creatures, like what we're seeing now.
And the door?
The door was built around the rift to contain it. The archstone was meant to be the key, but they couldn't close it completely.
Hence the sacrifices.
Exactly. Blood keeps the archstone stable, but each sacrifice only buys time.
So the solution has always been temporary.
It's worse than that. The more they feed it, the stronger the connection becomes. The creatures get more powerful. Their influence grows.
Then why continue?
What choice did they have? Stop the sacrifices and everything comes through at once. Continue and it's a slow death.
Robert, I need to tell you something. I found records in the medical archives. This has happened before.
What has?
Containment failures. Every 50 years or so, the creatures break through. People die. Then the elders perform some ritual, and the survivors have their memories altered.
How?
Some kind of gas released through the ventilation system across the region causes short-term memory loss. Then they're fed a new narrative.
So nobody remembers.
Exactly. That's why the history is inconsistent. We're in a cycle, and it's getting hungrier each time.
I found something in my mom's papers. A hidden message. The sacrifices don't close the door. They feed what's behind it. This hunger only grows. There must be another way.
This confirms what I found in my dad's research. The sacrifices just maintain a balance, but the hunger on the other side keeps growing.
So each sacrifice has to be bigger, more frequent?
Yes, that's why they went from annual to semi-annual.
So Marcus didn't actually open the door completely. He just disrupted the balance, let some things slip through.
But not everything. Not yet.
The ceremony is still happening tonight, with Tyler as the sacrifice.
I don't think they're waiting. I can see the elders. They're doing some kind of emergency ritual, using their own blood.
Is my mom there?
Yes, but she looks different. They all do. Like they're not fully themselves.
Mind control? From whatever's on the other side?
Or desperation?
I think they're trying to strengthen the containment. Until the ceremony.
We need to stop it. All of it. The sacrifices have never been a solution. Just a delay.
But if we stop them, the creatures might all come through at once.
Not if we destroy the archstone. It's the conduit. The connection. Remember what Marcus's phone keeps saying? The archstone feeds, the archstone needs.
So how do we destroy it?
I don't know yet, but I think we need to find it first.
Wait! I think I know where it is. The center of the ritual circle. There's a stone, and it's glowing red.
Urgent update! Eastern Quadrant completely overrun. Multiple creatures sighted. Casualties unknown, but estimated high. Western Quadrant still holding. All residents urged to proceed to emergency shelters immediately. Bring only essential supplies. Do not attempt to recover personal items. Communication systems failing. This may be our last township-wide alert. God help us all.
This is Sheriff Thorne. I have critical information about our situation.
Sheriff, you will cease this transmission immediately.
The people deserve to know the truth, Elder Wright.
The truth will incite panic. Panic will doom us all.
Last Hope was never the last refuge of humanity. We are a containment zone, built around a dimensional rift to none other than hell itself. The archstone is what connects our world to whatever is on the other side. The sacrifices don't close the door. They feed what's behind it, each one making it stronger.
You fool! Do you know what you've done?
Given people a chance to make informed decisions about their survival.
There is only one decision. The ceremony proceeds as planned. Anyone interfering will be considered an enemy of Last Hope.
The ceremony is just another temporary solution. The cycle has to end. There is another way.
There is no other way. There never has been. Each sacrifice buys us time. Time for another generation. That is all we can hope for.
Sarah, where are you?
Still at the community center. Most of the medical staff are here. We're setting up triage.
You need to get to the western bunker. It's not safe there.
I can't leave the wounded. There are so many, Robert.
I found something in James's research about how to end this permanently.
How?
We need to lure the creatures back to the door, all of them, and then destroy the archstone.
Is that even possible?
James thought so. He found references to a similar ritual, one that almost succeeded decades ago.
Almost?
They couldn't get all the creatures back through, and they couldn't destroy the archstone. It was too well protected.
By what?
By the elders, by the ceremonies, by the whole system they built around it.
How would we even find all the creatures? They're scattered throughout Last Hope.
We need a beacon, something to draw them in.
Like what?
I don't know yet, but whatever Marcus triggered when he opened the door, it connected him somehow. That's why his phone keeps sending that message.
The archstone feeds, the archstone needs.
Exactly. I think it's him. He's trying to tell us something.
The situation at the Elder Hall is getting worse. They're still doing the ritual, but something's up with them.
What do you mean?
Their eyes. They're bleeding from their eyes.
That can't be good.
The archstone is pulsing now, glowing brighter. I think they're losing control.
Tyler, you need to get out of there.
I can't move. They'll see me.
I found something about destroying the archstone. An old journal entry. It says the archstone can only be destroyed from the other side.
The other side of what?
The door. Someone would have to take it through.
That's suicide.
Yes, but it's the only permanent solution. According to this,
So we need to get the archstone, lure all the creatures back to the door. Then someone has to take the archstone through and destroy it from the other side.
Leaving them trapped there forever.
yes, it would close the rift completely.
But whoever does it, they'd be stuck over there with all those things.
I know, but what choice do we have?
How would we even lure the creatures?
I think I know. When Marcus opened the door, he created a connection to whatever is on the other side.
So we need something connected to him to act as a beacon.
Not something. Someone. Someone with a blood connection.
Robert Thorne.
Marcus's uncle.
Exactly. We need the sheriff.
Guys, I need to move now. There's a horde of them coming. I can hear the stampede.
Tyler, run.
What do you think I'm doing? I made it up a tree. They can't climb, luckily, but they're everywhere below me.
Are you safe?
For now, but I have a front row seat to the bloodbath down there. The creatures found the elders. All of them. They've broken into the ritual circle.
My mom. Is she there?
Yes, and the brute. It's among them, twice the size it was before.
What's happening to the elders?
I don't want to describe it.
Please, I need to know about my mom.
They're being torn apart. The creatures are feeding. It's a goddamn massacre.
No.
I'm so sorry, Maya.
I have to go there. I have to try to save her.
Maya, don't. You can't help her now. You'll just die too.
Stay wherever you are, Maya, please.
The archstone. It's still in the center, untouched. The creatures seem to be avoiding it.
Can you reach it?
Not with them all around, but they're dragging some of the bodies away into the forest. Maybe once they're gone, I can go for it.
I can't believe this is happening.
Wait! They're all leaving now, following the brute, with the remains.
This is your chance. If Tyler can get the archstone, we can implement our plan.
I'll wait until they're completely gone, then make my move.
Mom? Mom, please answer me. Please be okay. Please.
Maya, my darling.
Mom, where are you? I thought you were in the massacre.
I'm in the preparation chamber in the community center basement. They haven't found me here yet.
I'm coming to get you.
No, stay away. It's too dangerous.
I'm not leaving you. We heard what happened to the elders.
I wasn't with them when it happened. I was called to prepare for the ceremony.
Well then, listen to this. We have a plan to end this, for good.
There is only one way, the sacrifice. It must proceed.
No, the sacrifices don't work. They just feed it, make it stronger.
They maintain balance. Without them, everything falls.
Mom, we found another way. We can destroy the archstone.
That's impossible, dear. The archstone is our protection.
It's not. It's what connects us to them. It's what lets them through.
You don't understand. I was selected myself for a reason. I have accepted my role. Without the sacrifice, everyone dies.
I won't let you sacrifice yourself for nothing.
It's not for nothing. It's for you. For all of Last Hope.
Mom, please. I'm coming to get you.
Maya, no. Stay away.
I'm already on my way. And I won't lose you too.
They're gone. I'm going for the archstone now.
Be careful.
I'll certainly frickin' try.
Maya, where are you at?
Maya?
She's not responding.
I think she went to find her mom.
Damn it.
All right. I've reached the circle. It's an absolute bloodbath here, but the archstone is intact.
Can you take it?
I'm trying. It's hot and heavy. It's like it's fighting me.
Stay focused. We need it for the plan to work.
There are papers everywhere, too. Notes from the elders. I'm going to check them.
Hurry.
Number.
What?
It was my grandmother. She brought the archstone here decades ago.
What?
According to these notes, she found it in some archaeological dig, thought it would protect the community, but it did the opposite.
So your grandmother doomed us all?
Looks that way. She spent her life trying to fix her mistake, but the sacrifices were never enough. The hunger just grew.
Tyler, the archstone. Focus on getting it.
Right. I've got it. It's pulsing, like a heartbeat.
Get out of there with it, now.
I'm moving, but it's heavy, and I can hear them in the distance. I think they know I took it.
Made it to the community center, looking for the preparation chamber.
Maya, that is a stupid idea. You need to get out of there.
Not without my mom. The building seems empty. I think everyone either fled or
they're dead. Maya, please.
I can't leave her. I'm heading to the basement now.
Stay on the phone. Keep texting. So I know you're okay.
I will Oh, I found the preparation chamber.
Is your mom there?
Yes, she's here, but she's different.
How?
Standing in a circle of candles, chanting something. I don't think she sees me.
Maya, be careful.
She just turned to me, but her eyes, they're all white, no pupils.
Time to leave then, no?
She's talking to me, saying the sacrifice must continue, that it's the only way, that she's accepted her role.
She's under some kind of influence from the other side.
I'm going to try to get her out.
Maya, no.
I can't leave her like this.
I think I understand our plan now. We get Sheriff Thorne to act as a beacon because of his blood relation to Marcus. He can lure all the creatures back to the door.
Yes, and then Tyler takes the archstone through and destroys it from the other side.
Hold the phone. I'm doing what now?
Someone has to. The blood connection to Marcus won't be enough. We need someone to physically take it through and make sure it's destroyed.
So I'm supposed to walk into hell with all those creatures?
I know it's asking a lot.
That's an understatement.
Do we have another choice?
Not that I can see. This cycle has to end. And now we have the archstone.
I'm not saying no. I need to process this.
I understand. Tyler, I'm so sorry.
We all are.
My grandmother did this. Maybe it's fitting that I end it.
That's not why we're asking.
I know, but I'm the one with the archstone, and I'm already a marked man. The sacrifice selection and all. Maybe this is how I was always meant to go.
Tyler, don't talk like that.
It's okay. If this ends it, if this saves everyone, then it's worth it.
We need to contact Sheriff Thorne. Explain the plan.
Not yet. I need to get to a secure location first. With the archstone. I can hear them coming. They know I have it. So let's get in contact with the sheriff. We seriously do not have the time to mess this up.
Sheriff Thorne, this is Eliza Tyson. We need your help urgently.
Eliza, how did you get this number?
Everyone has the sheriff's number. It's public knowledge. I've added our group to this chat. We know what's happening, and we have a plan to stop it.
What do you know exactly?
Everything, Sheriff. About the archstone. About the door. About what Last Hope really is.
How do you know all this?
The same way you do. We've been investigating, finding old records, connecting the dots.
So you know about the sacrifices, about the containment failures, about the cycle we're trapped in.
Yes, and we know Marcus accidentally triggered this one when he opened the door.
My nephew, is he?
We don't know for sure, but an unknown number connected to his phone has been messaging us about the archstone.
I need to find him.
Sheriff, we have the archstone.
You what?
I took it from the ritual circle after the elders were killed.
That's incredibly dangerous and potentially our only hope.
We have a plan, but we need your help.
I'm listening.
You share blood with Marcus. That creates a connection to whatever is on the other side. We think you can act as a beacon to lure all the creatures back to the door.
And then what?
Then I take the archstone through to the other side and destroy it, ending the connection permanently.
That's suicide.
I know.
I can't let you do that. You're just a kid.
I'm also already marked for sacrifice, and I have the archstone. It has to be me.
There has to be another way.
We've looked. There isn't.
The archstone can only be destroyed from the other side. If we just destroy it here, it could release everything at once.
And if we do nothing?
The creatures keep coming. They slaughter everyone and eventually break through to the outside world.
Where's Maya? I noticed she's not in this chat.
She went to find her mom at the community center. We haven't heard from her in a while.
I was just there. It's overrun. I'll try to find her.
First, are you in? Will you help us?
I'll be the beacon if there's any chance of finding Marcus, or what's left of him. I have to try.
Thank you, Sheriff.
We need to coordinate timing. The creatures are stronger at night, but they're still active during the day.
Dawn will be our best chance. Less of them active, but enough light to see what we're doing.
That's in less than an hour.
I can be in position by then. I'm not far from the door. I'll hide in a tree nearby. Wait for you to lead them in.
And then what exactly?
I'll wait till they're all inside. Then go in after them. Close the door behind me. And destroy the archstone.
How will you destroy it?
I'm not sure exactly, but the journal Eliza found said it can be shattered on the other side. Something about the laws of physics being different there.
This is a lot to take on Faith.
Faith is all we have left.
We stay in communication the whole time, guide you both through it.
Where do I need to be?
As close to the door as possible. Your blood connection to Marcus should draw them, especially the brute.
I know where the door is. Marcus's last coordinates.
Perfect. We'll guide Tyler to the same location.
I think I know where it is too. I can find it.
One more question. How do we know this will work?
We don't. Not for certain. But the archstone is the key to everything. It's what connects the worlds. Destroy it and the connection breaks.
And all those creatures?
They get trapped on the other side, with me.
I should be the one to go through, not you.
With all due respect, Sheriff, you don't have the archstone. I do. And they're hunting me anyway. They know I have it. I can feel them, searching.
This isn't right.
None of this is right, but it's our only chance.
Sheriff, we need your answer. Are you in?
Yes, I'm in. For Marcus. For all of us.
Then we execute at dawn. Tyler gets in position near the door with the archstone. Sheriff, you approach the door, making as much noise as possible. The creatures should sense your blood connection and follow.
I'll monitor communications. Keep everyone coordinated.
And I'll try to find Maya. Get her to safety.
One last thing. If this doesn't work, if I don't make it, Sarah Tyson has all the documentation. Everything I found. Maybe someone else can find another way.
It will work. It has to.
I'm moving to position now. Archstone secure. I'll text when I'm at the door.
Be careful, all of you.
See you on the other side, Sheriff.
Let's hope not, for your sake.
In position. I can see the door from here. No sign of creatures yet, but I can hear them in the distance.
I'm approaching from the east, about half a mile out. These bastards are nippy as hell.
Sheriff, any sign of the brute?
Not as far as I can see, but there are smaller creatures everywhere behind me. They don't seem fast enough to catch me, thank God.
That will change once you get closer to the door. The blood connection will get stronger.
I'm ready when you are, Sheriff. Archstone is secure in my pack. The closer it gets to the door, the more it pulses, like it's excited.
I'll make my approach in 2 minutes. Be ready.
Ready.
We'll be here on text if needed.
Still no word from Maya yet.
I'll look for her after this is done. If I make it,
You will.
there's the rest of them. I shot my gun in the air, and that seemed to get the rest of their attentions.
I see them from here, hundreds of them too, rushing toward the clearing. The sheriff is firing his gun again. The noise is drawing even more.
Is the brute there?
Yes, I can see it, massive, heading straight for the sheriff. He's almost at the door. They're gaining on him.
Sheriff!
He's at the door. It's opening on its own. It senses the archstone. The door wants it back.
I'm going through.
The creatures are following him in. It's working.
Sheriff, can you hear us? Are you through the door?
I'm inside, but it's not what I expected. It's a chamber made of stone with markings everywhere.
Can you still see the creatures?
They're coming through behind me, but they're moving past me, deeper into the chamber. They don't care about me anymore. They want to go home?
It's working. Sheriff, is that all of them?
I think so. Wait, there's someone else in here.
What?
Who?
There's a gap in the wall, a small space, and holy freaking crap! Marcus. Marcus is here. He's been hiding in here. He's alive.
How is that possible?
I don't know, but he's here. He's breathing, injured but alive.
Is he conscious?
Barely. He keeps repeating something about the archstone.
This changes things. Sheriff, get Marcus and yourself out of there. Now! I'll lock the door behind you, then destroy the archstone from our side.
But the plan...
Tyler's right. If the creatures are already inside, you can get out, and Tyler can seal it from here.
I'm trying. Marcus is weak. I'm carrying him. No, the brute. It sensed us moving. It's coming back.
Get out, Sheriff. Now!
Moving.
Destroying the archstone in 3. Dusra. First. He's out! Time to fricking end this.
Is everyone tuning in today?
Wouldn't miss it.
I'll be watching with Mom. She's still processing everything, but she's getting better.
What channel again?
Channel 8, The World Beyond interview, 6 p.m.
Still feels weird having actual TV channels and internet, and knowing we're not the last humans on Earth.
Tell me about it. I spent an hour yesterday just watching planes fly overhead. Actual planes.
And cars. And smartphones that don't just text.
It's overwhelming, but in the best way.
Have you guys seen the online reactions to our story?
People think it's a hoax or a movie promotion.
That's why today's interview is so important. Show them the evidence, the elder records, the photos we took,
and the dead bodies.
And the damn archstone pieces. Still gives me nightmares.
Hello everyone, this is Jessica Florence from World Beyond News. Thank you all for agreeing to this interview. We'll be broadcasting live in 30 minutes. Just a few housekeeping notes beforehand.
We're ready. Marcus is feeling strong enough to participate as well.
Wonderful. I understand this is all still very fresh, so if anyone needs a break during filming, just give me a signal and we'll pause.
Thanks, we appreciate that.
I've reviewed all the documentation you provided, the elder records, the photos, the medical reports. It's truly extraordinary stuff.
That's one word for it.
Do you have any additional photos of the creatures, the brute in particular, for the broadcast?
I do. And this one.
These are remarkable and terrifying. The world will finally understand what happened at Last Hope.
That's all we want, the truth, so nothing like this can ever happen again.
We're live in 5 minutes. Are you all ready? And don't worry, it's just a text interview to ensure we keep your identities a secret.
As ready as we'll ever be.
I'm a bit nervous.
We all are, nephew, but we're doing the right thing.
Just be yourselves. Tell your story. The world needs to hear it.
For all those who didn't make it.
For Zoe.
For everyone trapped in Last Hope for generations.
Live streaming in 5 minutes. And we're back with the survivors of what many are calling the Last Hope incident. A week ago, something utterly extraordinary happened. A community that had been hidden from the world for generations suddenly appeared when a mysterious barrier surrounding it collapsed. With me today are the people who brought that barrier down. Tyler Wright, Eliza Tyson, Maya Ortiz, Marcus Thorne, his uncle Sheriff Robert Thorne, and Aiden Reynolds. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Let's start at the beginning. Tyler, in your own words, what was Last Hope?
Last hope was a lie. We were told we were the last survivors of humanity, that the world outside had ended, that we had to stay within our boundaries to survive. But the truth was much darker.
Go on.
The elders, including my grandmother, were essentially a blood cult. They had been sacrificing people for generations to feed something they called the archstone.
And what was this archstone?
A conduit between our world and I don't know what to call it. Hell, maybe. A nightmare dimension.
And you were the one who first found the door?
Yes, I wanted to prove the elders were lying. I never expected to find that.
For our viewers at home, we're showing some of the images Marcus and the others captured on the live feed. These creatures, they killed how many people in Last Hope?
At least 50, including most of the elders. We're still accounting for everyone.
And this was all happening just miles from populated areas, without anyone outside knowing?
The barrier kept everything contained. It was designed that way.
By whom?
According to the records we found, an organization called the Global Containment Authority. They discovered the archstone centuries ago, then built Last Hope around it, as a way to contain whatever might come through.
So the residents were essentially prisoners?
Worse, we were sacrificial lambs, generations of people living and dying, just to keep feeding the archstone.
And your mother was meant to be one of those sacrifices?
Yes, until Tyler was selected to replace her.
Tyler, you were willing to sacrifice yourself to save everyone?
I just did what needed to be done. We all did.
Tell us about that final day. How did you destroy the archstone?
Sheriff Thorne lured the creatures back to the door, while I waited with the archstone. When they were all inside, I was supposed to follow them in, close the door, and destroy the archstone from the other side.
But something changed?
They found me. I'd been hiding inside the door chamber since the day I opened it.
When I discovered Marcus was alive, the plan changed. I got him out, and Tyler destroyed the archstone from our side.
Which caused the barrier to collapse?
More than collapse, it exploded, taking the door with it, and sealing the breach permanently.
And the creatures?
Trapped on the other side, where they belong.
What about the other residents of Last Hope? How are they adjusting?
It's overwhelming for everyone, discovering that the world didn't end, that humanity actually thrived without us, while we were trapped in this experiment.
But people are adapting, learning, healing.
And the elders? Those who survived?
Facing justice. We have their communications, their records, proof of what they did, the sacrifices, the deception, the psychological manipulation.
What happens now? For all of you, where will you go?
Not to another forest, that's for sure.
We're just beginning to explore this world, the real world. That was kept from us for so long.
There's so much to learn, so much to see.
So much life to live, without fear.
And we're going to make the most of it, all of us.
One last question. What would you say to those who still don't believe your story? Who think this is all some elaborate hoax?
Look at the evidence. Look at the photos. Talk to the hundreds of survivors. And maybe ask yourselves, what other secrets might be hidden in plain sight?
The truth is out there. Sometimes it's just behind a door that should never be opened.
Thank you all for sharing your extraordinary story. This is Jessica Florence for World Beyond News.
We did it. We told our story.
To the whole world.
Did you see how many people were watching the live stream? Millions!
I still can't believe it's over. Really over.
The door is gone. The archstone is destroyed. The creatures can't come back.
And Last Hope is no more.
So what do we do now? With our lives?
Whatever we want. That's the point. We're free.
I'm thinking of going to college, studying history, real history.
Mom and I are moving to the coast. She wants to see the ocean.
I just want to sleep without nightmares for a while.
We all need time to heal, but we have that time now.
And each other.
Our weird little survivor family.
Do you think people will remember what happened in Last Hope?
They might forget the details eventually, but the lesson about doors that should stay closed, that should stick.
And if it doesn't, we'll be here to remind them.
Always.
To new beginnings, and doors left firmly shut.
Amen to that.